Ukrainian MP Rudik, who is live in Kyiv for us now. Hello to you, Kira. What's life like in the city at the moment?
Hi, Kay, and thank you so much for having me. Well, you know, for the last 4 nights, we are spending them in the bomb shelters. The attacks are significant, and Russians keep targeting our energy infrastructure. The severe outages of energy started Monday, and since the time, the majority of the day, we do not have electricity at homes. Even right now, I'm speaking to you being on diesel generator. It's terrifying that still by this point, we are unable to protect us from those vicious attacks in full. And Russia keeps bringing us closer and closer to the total blackout. How we are going to survive the winter is unclear right now because the weather outside is still good. But once it would get colder and people start to consume more energy, we will not be able to handle it.
What's happening with Pokrovsk? Russian forces making significant advances there.
Well, our military are trying to do their best, but we are still struggling with the amount of weapons and ammunition that we need and the ones that we did not receive just yet. We really hope that all the help from our allies will arrive in time so that we will be able to fight back. Though situation is indeed hard.
There are evacuations ongoing there. We know that Ukrainian officials have given residents 2 weeks to get out. So 2 weeks to move everything that you own out of that area.
You know, Kay, it's hard to imagine how people feel, right? And how dramatic it is for everyone who right now has to suffer the results of Russian invasion. So we are helping each other as much as we can. And I know many people who are opening their homes to the refugees from Pokrovsk. And we are trying to do our best as a country to stand together and to protect our people. But you know, it's still very hard. And as of right now, because the main value that we see is humans' life, we are trying to move our people away from where it may be dangerous to them.
Some 18 months ago, when I interviewed your president, he told me this war would be won on the battlefield and he was not interested in a peace plan. He's softening his view on that, but Putin has said otherwise. What is the view of the Ukrainian people?
We still do not have an answer to the major question, is who or what will make sure that Russia would not attack us again, right? Still, with all that happening at the battlefield, with all that happening in the world, with the support that we are receiving, there is not a good way forward of understanding how we make sure that this war wouldn't repeat itself. And we know that Russia is increasing their military capacity, and we know that it has allies as Iran and North Korea, and we do not see a way or an organization or a person who would make sure that there is a plan of how Russia would not attack us again. So we see one way for us is getting stronger and fighting them the way that we can. And this is what we are doing.
And Kira, a thought about Keir Starmer and the German Chancellor meeting yesterday. They were asked about Ukraine. They say there's no new decisions from either the UK or Germany regarding the use of the weaponry by Ukraine in Russian territory. What would your reaction to that be?
Well, it's not the first time we heard no, or it's not the first time we didn't get what we really needed right away. So we will keep explaining, keep pushing to make sure that our allies will make these decisions sooner rather than later. You see, it seems for us that the only way to defend our people and defend our territories is to be able to hit Russian missiles and Russian planes at the start of their launches, not when they are approaching our energy infrastructure or our homes. And this is why we need the ability to use wide-range weapons to destroy Russia's ability to attack us. It's a pure act of defense, and we hope that sooner rather than later our allies will understand that.
Okay, good to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Thank you, and glory to Ukraine.